Hi, my name is Don Close. I've been working at PRS Guitars for about 8 years now. I work in their engineering department and in their private stock area. Today I'm going to show you how to cut a custom fingerboard inlay of a crescent moon. First, we start out with the artwork. Once that's been digitized or scanned and put into the computer, then we need to transfer that to the fingerboard, which would be here. Once it's properly scaled and located on the fingerboard, we'll write a tool path for the pocket, which would be here. Once the tool path is written for the pocket, we'll go ahead and take the moon itself. We break out the pieces of the moon for which type of material it will be. The moon here was going to be black lip and white mop. Once those are broken out, we'll write the tool path for those, which would be here. Once the tool path is written, we'll go ahead and post the tool path to the server, which would be downstairs. And once we have that, we can go downstairs and run the parts. This would be the tool path here for the computer. This is the CNC code, which is actually going to cut the parts on the machine. After we cut the fingerboard, which is here, we'll put the inlay in the machine, send over the program, and we'll run the inlay just like we did the fingerboard. After we have all the pieces cut, then all we have to do is just put it together just like a puzzle. Hi, my name is Richard Hubbard. I work for the private stock team. I'm about ready to sand this Jeff Mosby Raven Moon guitar. This is how we got it back. Now I'm making it pretty. I'll go through much higher grits. It'll pop a lot more.
My name's Jamie Olson. I work for Pearlworks. We do a lot of the inlay work for PRS. I do a lot of work with the private stock team. we'll get orders from Tina, and a lot of phone calls with Dave about parts and repairs and that kind of thing. So the order will come in. It's usually a lot of lines, a lot of, a full private stock guitar. So we'll get the fingerboard, the head plate, and the truss rod cover if there is one. Then we'll go through and see if we have the parts in stock. If we don't, we'll have to cut them. So when an order comes in, we have these walls of private stock parts. So ivory birds, moons, outline eagles, 12 string, 6 string. So these parts are inside birds. This is actually green heart. So when we get an order for gold outline, they'll actually end up looking like this. Like I said, we don't keep a lot of gold in stock, especially with the price these days. We do keep a lot of eagles. When we cut one part, we try to cut another one just in case. Pretty cool. But the best thing about private stock is that everybody can pick whatever they want. So there's some crazy combinations, some that we wouldn't exactly choose, but they're fun to see go through the shop. Usually things are cut one at a time because everything's so different in private stock, because it's so custom. So unlike production, it's more of a one-off type thing. Here's some examples of our materials, from the raw materials to actually the Ablam product that we use most of. So they'll start out coming from the ocean, big and beautiful. See the bark on one side. Actually in a very dirty process that we don't do anymore. We get it already done. It's ground up and cut. And eventually it'll come to us in a solid blank form. All the private stock is solid shell, so all of these materials will be private stock. This is Ablam, which is actually the shell in really thin sheets glued together, kind of like plywood. And this is much easier to use machined. We get a lot more yield in the shell, and it's gorgeous, obviously. But with private stock, we usually do with the solid shell.